Welcome to Hanson Holt. This train is about to depart.
Hello and welcome to Hanson Holt. Josh is off playing Minecraft at the moment, so I thought I would take the time to do a quick video on a little project that I'm working on, turning some old Triang Bogie Bolster wagons into what will hopefully bear a passing resemblance to some modern car transporters. So you might have seen in a previous video we are lucky enough to have a couple of Bachmann STVA car transporters. One set we picked up in a model shop that doesn't have a website and had some still in stock for a good price, and the other set I managed to get on eBay for an even better price. But they are generally really expensive and not so easy to get hold of. Can't buy them brand new in very many places. But in order to supplement them, I thought it would be quite good to have some single decker car transporters, and I found a pair of these Triang Bogie Bolster wagons on eBay. They are a bit scruffy, as you can see, but bogies and couplings are intact. They've got a few bits broken off the underframe, but that doesn't matter because we'll be removing the rest of that anyway. And most of the metal stanchions that come up through these black plastic things had been bent or removed, which was again okay because I managed to remove the rest of them. But what I wanted really was a long flat bogie wagon that we could adapt and turn into an approximation of a modern bogie car transporter. I think there's a company, Acura Scale, that makes some, but again, you know, they're not cheap, and I think the Hanson Holt ethos is to try and do some of these things on a bit of a budget, just have some fun, see what we can do with some fairly affordable model railway stuff to jazz it up and make it a bit more realistic. And you've possibly seen our video where we turned some Hornby TTA wagons and just repainted them, added decals to jazz them up a bit and make them look a bit more convincing for a sort of modern image layout. So, you know, these are not a disclaimer now, they're not going to be accurate. These are not accurate models of a modern bogie car transporter, but it just allows us to supplement our Bachmann car transporters with something that looks roughly like the real thing. So they have these clips just here, you can see they're fairly easy to take apart. You can just unclick the decking on the top, and that means you've got this bit, and then the flatbed wagon itself. So what I've done is on the other one that I've got, I'll show you in a minute, I've removed these black protrusions here, and then I've removed these sort of, don't know what they are, guides for stanchions on the sides, and I've added some plastic card, and that's what we've got so far. So as you can see, this is all evergreen plastic card or plastic strip. This one I think it's called passenger car, but it's basically like a fine sort of planking effect, which is quite similar to the finish on the Bachmann wagons. And then it's got this, if you can see, it's a kind of T profile. So I've had to file off the stanchions on the sides and add that. There's a gap in the middle, which I think I'll need to have a black strip across it. And then at one end, there's a ramp that goes up. So again, that's angled upwards, you can see. It doesn't look great, it doesn't really look that much like the real thing, but once it's painted red and had a few details put on it, hopefully it'll look okay. So yeah, we'll go and get some paint on this and then we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so it's about 4 hours later, and I've now pretty much finished the tops of both of these wagons. So as you can see, I've added a little bit of a ramp in the middle where the two wagons join up, because they come as a almost sort of permanently coupled pair that are almost joined in the middle. And then on the other end And you can see I've put the little ramp. That's just clicked in, it's not fixed to the base, and as I said, the underframe is the next bit. That all needs to be removed, and then I'll put a I-beam in, add some brake details and other things, just to get it looking a bit more modern. But yeah, the two wagons now are painted, and I think they've actually turned out a bit better than I thought. Like I said, they're not really super detailed or super accurate, but they just allow us to add a bit of variety, a bit of length to our car transport train. Colours turned out alright. That's just Tamiya flat red with a bit of gloss varnish mixed in, and yeah, they've come out pretty good. And I think the owner of Hanson Holt himself is here. What do you think, Josh?
Well, I think these wagons have turned out amazingly. And I think they looked amazing from the start as like good steam engine wagons. So like go with maybe a small rake of steam engine wagons, mix them up with like some other open hoppers and like oil tankers and stuff. I think these wagons have turned out excellently. I definitely think they've turned out a million times better. So basically, the underframe detail right here will be removed, and a beam will be put like across this. So remember, you have to take away all this. The wheels should be all fine. You know, they all look okay for our lot at least. And then we've got the car transporter wagon top. So we've actually got a few. I've got a mini here from Oxford Diecast that we can place on it, so you can get an idea of what it looks like with a car on it. Oh, I think Daddy's got my the other network rail on. So very good. And I definitely think that these go very well as a pair with the. Let me just try and get one.